First trip inside the octagon tonight for Herb Dean for this catchweight bout between Brendan Allen and Sean Strickland. And this is a close fight according to the odds makers as well. You got Brendan Allen minus 120 as the smallest of favorites, even money underdog for Sean Strickland. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Allen in the red, Strickland in the black.
Straight away, Allen pushing forward, nice low kick, then had a 1-2. I'm really excited to see the striking improvements that he has since working with Henry Hooft. Look at
Adam
that.
Martin chiming in on Twitter, really likes this fight. Says he hopes we hear the Strickland smack talk, which we heard a couple of weeks ago when he fought on Halloween. Strickland was gabbing all fight while he was beating up Jack Marshman. Asked Brendan Allen was asked about that this week, and he said, with the way that I attack, he's not going to have any time or room to talk.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, the kind of pressure that Brendan Allen puts on people, I don't think he's going to be saying much. He's going to be too busy thinking about the fight. Shout out Jack Marshman, by the way, though. Tremendous display of heart there. Excellent fight. Kept coming forward the whole time, but look at this.
Strickland
Brendan Allen coming forward.
Oh, look out for the up kick.
And a good takedown by Sean.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Caught the kick. Pushed him back.
Strickland goes into the guard of Allen.
And Sean's a very tricky customer on the ground. I remember the first time I rolled with him, I was well, I was caught off guard, pardon the pun, but look, Brendan Allen tried to hit a sweep there, almost got out round to the side and took the back, but Sean pushed forward to stay in top position.
Watch the hands on the mat, guards open. Good.
Nice work by
Takes
Sean.
the back, but Allen right to his feet.
Keep that hands down. Over the top. Breathe in while we're working.
Sean Strickland, a native of California, but he's found a training home in Las Vegas with Syndicate MMA and John Wood in his corner. You heard the stern warning there for the fence grab.
3 minutes.
Yeah, Brendan needs to swing that arm over like he tried to do then to get the whizzer. And look at Sean, wisely gets that one hook in. He's going to try and get the other one in, but gonna watch grabbing that fence, came close again.
Yeah.
And Herb Dean does not mess around.
Strickland stays on the back there. Allen looking for a way out, now covering it up.
Yeah, he saw Sean kind of telegraphed that left hand there, could have got it. Brendan saw it covered up nicely.
Allen escapes and pumps the jab and then follows it up with a leg kick. Oh, nice combination from Strickland.
Yeah, a lot of pop on that. Nice one, too. It's nice by Sean, you know. In the past, he was very elusive. He was on the back foot, moving around a lot. But now he's planting his feet and going forward, generating a lot more power in his shots.
And Strickland said that the biggest thing that's been holding him back in his career is that he doesn't always give his opponents the respect they deserve. Vows that's a thing of the past. Laser focused on Brendan Allen and looking pretty good early and reverses the position there.
Yeah, well, Sean also said, if I perform the way I do in the gym in the octagon, I'll be champion of the world. And I got to say, listen, I hear what he's saying. He's very good in the gym. The problem is replicating that kind of performance in the octagon against a world-class opponent when the pressure is on and the bright lights are on and the world is watching. It's a very different thing. There wasn't many performances that I had where I felt that I performed to my potential. But Sean is really finding his potential. His fight 2 weeks ago was sensational. And he's having a good fight here, but he just caught a massive left hook.
Biggest shot of the fight comes from Brendan Allen with just over a minute to go in the first round. That wobbled the knees of Strickland, but he's back underneath him.
That 1-2 is beautiful for Sean, though.
1 minute left for rest. Check hook on the way. Check hook on the way. Give me that hook. 3-2. 3-2. Keep going.
Just pumping out that jab. Sean Strickland with regularity here.
Yeah, Brendan's having a hard time getting past that jab. Needs a bit of head movement. He needs to use some feints. There's no feints here from Brendan. He's just trying to walk forward, and he's coming onto the end of the jab of Sean. And a 1-2. Rips to the body, but still that 1-2 was nice.
Allen trying to close things down here along the fence. Strickland immediately reverses it again. 30 seconds to go.
Finish strong, B. Yes, finish strong. Pressure him here, Sean. Pressure him. Finish strong, B. We got 20 seconds. I want pressure.
Another jab that splits the guard, followed up by a right hand from Strickland. Oh, front kick, catches the chin. Oh. Heavy shots from each side.
Look at this, absolute war. And I knew this was going to be a good fight and very evenly matched. Physically, skill-wise, everything.
We've gone 5 minutes, second round coming up. Next Saturday, UFC 255 is yours on pay-per-view. 2 titles on the line. Deiveson Figueiredo looks to make his first title defense against Dana White's Contender Series alum Alex Perez. Plus, Valentina Shevchenko against Jennifer Maia for the women's 125 title. UFC 255 available for purchase.
Oh.
Only on ESPN. Plus, could barely get the words out.
Yeah, Brendan Allen coming forward with a sense of urgency. His corner were very happy with the work that he had. But look at that, almost went down there. I would have told him to use some feints, though. The jab of Sean Strickland and the 1-2 of Sean is giving him a lot of problems. He's walking onto shots. If he uses some feints, he's going to draw out that jab from Sean, and then he can go in and try and do his work. Right now, it's just a test of speed. Both guys are just trying to punch. You've got to set traps. You've got to try and open the door. Make your opponent react, and then go for the kill. Nice combos from Sean, though. Look at that. And he's not winding up. He's not putting everything into it. He's just letting the punches do the talking.
Yeah, the damage he does with seemingly little effort, right? He just throws him out there. It's not like he's throwing from the hip and hitting home runs. He's just powerful.
That got his attention, though, that calf kick.
Allen trying to close the distance and make this one a little dirtier here.
Yeah, but to your point, though, as you said, you know, they almost look like arm shots, but they're doing a lot of damage.
Right.
And they're finding the mark frequently. Brendan Allen's got to do something different. As I said, he needs head movement and he needs feints, because I'm not seeing either right now.
Another jab. Oh. Good 1-2. Oh, that was Allen. Strickland trying to end it. And he does. Sean Strickland. Wow. 2 wins in 2 weeks for Sean Strickland. We got ourselves a player in the middleweight division.
That was the best performance and win of his entire career. Took it on short notice against a very, very tough opponent, and he looked outstanding.
Now time for Impact Performer, brought to you by the U.S. Army. High impact from a lot of strikes for Sean Strickland.
Yeah, as you said, he was just throwing them out there. Wasn't looking for the knockout, letting the punches do the talking and putting together combinations one after the other. And look at this, when he had him hurt, went in for the kill, and Herb Dean saved Brendan Allen from a lot of damage there. And that was a huge win for Sean. Brendan Allen is top of the food chain. Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Looked sensational.
Well, how about after 2 years off to throw your name right back into the mix in this division? He's now 22-3. Sean Strickland getting his hand raised when we come back. Welcome back as we continue from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, the busiest building in pro sports for my money. And we'll stay busy here at the Apex through the end of 2020. Let's make this one official, and for that, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Sean Tarzan Strickland.